What's up, world? This is the Cannonball Podcast. I am your host, Captain C. With me, as always, we have our crewmates on this lovely journey. We have Gingerbeard.
Hola, amigos.
We have One-Eye Josh.
Hola, amigos. Our Mateys.
What else steal mine?
And we have Double Shot Guerrero.
Bada boom.
Nice.
These aren't bad.
What?
They aren't bad.
Those cookies are very stale, by the way, Josh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll throw them
Extremely
away.
stale.
You can throw them away then.
Okay, on this episode of the Cannonball Podcast, we're going to talk about a couple of movies that are coming out in the works for next year and it's coming up, and we're going to talk about and give our reviews on the fourth installment of Friday the 13th and a new movie series that our lovely friend Guerrero has decided to join us in, the Terminator.
Dun 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 dun.
Definitely edge of seat entertainment right there.
There you go. And we're also going to talk about AC, Assassin's Creed Mirage, and give our take on that, since three of us have played it.
Yep.
All right, so let's get started with the new movies that are possibly on their way for next year. We do have one called Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, which we knew the name,
Yeah.
and we have an idea of what this might be. And I still think that because they didn't show them, that does not mean that the astronauts aren't coming back.
Yeah, I think they are.
Yeah.
I have a feeling they are.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure they're going to use the same like the names
Yeah.
from the original.
Yeah, they're definitely going to use the same names. They're definitely, I would say, 100 years in the future from
About.
where that timeline has started. So,
Since the ending of the
last one,
yeah,
which was War.
A war for Planet of the Apes. Yeah. So.
And considering the apes can now finally complete full sentences and talk, from the looks of it.
Yeah, and the fact that there's still some remains of our civilization.
Well, humans are back to what, in the beginning of the very long time ago Planet of the Apes movie, which we are uninvolved, whereas the apes are more involved.
Right.
I also enjoyed that this is probably going to take place with Caesar's grandson. This definitely looks like a Caesar's grandson. Either it's his great-grandson or it's his great-grandson.
I think
Yeah.
I think 100 years is
Great-great.
yeah, or great, or maybe for the 80 years maybe it's great.
No, I think it's great.
I do like the fact that in the trailer they showed different settlements.
Yeah.
So not all apes are in one area. It's not like there's one settlement by the sea. There's one in the jungles. There's one looked like in a mountain range.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one that's actually in like what would be considered like a city, but now
Yeah.
it's overgrown by nature.
Let's call it Ape City.
Yeah.
That would be Ape City.
Yeah.
I think while they're going, it's like so I think well this will be just a remake of the
Original.
first one ever. Which if you saw the first one, you know what happens. You know, it's just like a story, like astronauts land on
Yeah, the astronauts land on future Earth, thinking it's a different planet.
yeah.
Only two of them survived.
Yes.
The third one died on transport.
And well, there was I remember the original. Well, they were originally four astronauts. One will die on transport, and another one got killed and stuffed, which is messed up. And
Yeah.
a third one got, I think, lobotomized.
Well, we did see what looks to me like a human hunt.
Yeah.
I think that way, yeah. like a role reversal, as usual. So.
Yep. That's all that we know. That's all we're going to talk about. I have a feeling it's a summer release from the looks of it.
It seems that way.
It was very colorful in the teaser trailer. So usually when they're very colorful, it's a summer release.
Mm-hmm.
If it's like kind of gloomy, it's going to be a winter release.
Yeah.
And if it's like midway, it's like it's a mixture of gloomy and winter and colorful. Spring.
And I guess if it's a little orange, it's
Fall.
Yeah.
I hope it's still kind of considered summery. Because usually fall happens right after summer.
Well, that's pretty much all that we know, and that's all we're going to talk about. We'll talk about more as more trailers show.
eventually. Yeah.
Eventually. Another movie that we are all excited for. By say all, I mean me, One Eye, and Ginger Beard, since we're the only three at the table that have seen the first two, is Terrifier 3 was announced.
Oh yeah.
For an October 25th release.
And
next year.
And it's supposed to take place in Christmas. What's
That poor fucking mall Santa.
That poor fucking Santa.
I know,
Really fucked over.
Oh my god.
Also, I have one news. I watched the Christmas Grinch horror movie.
Oh, your mean one?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How was it?
Not that bad.
Okay.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm glad you like it.
But Terrifier 3, again, don't know anything about it. We have an idea based on the poster. It's a Christmas movie.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
So have a very merry Terrifier.
It's kind of like Nightmare Before Christmas. Like it could be.
Oh
no. Nightmare Before Christmas is family friendly fun. This is not going to be family
friendly.
What it is.
Nightmare Before Christmas is family friendly, Andrew.
Okay.
Have you seen them Before Christmas?
No.
What?
Then don't comment
What
on
happened?
it.
I was cracking a joke, okay?
What have you seen?
What kind of
My
joke
God,
were you
you're
trying to
not-
make?
I always laugh when somebody says family friendly. That's all.
Really?
By the way, Terminator is family friendly.
Friendly.
Nothing? Wow. You lost the joke.
Yeah.
I mean, meh.
Originally it was PG.
Yeah,
Was it?
Yeah, it was PG.
I
I
think.
saw titties. How is that PG?
Hey,
Do you
hey,
realize it's the 80s, right?
Right?
Oh,
But dude, the Planet of the Apes.
PG-13 wasn't invented until Temple of Doom came out.
But dude, the Planet of the Apes was rated G.
Yep.
Of the original. Did you hear me, Guerrero?
yes, I did.
Okay, well, are you surprised? Or you probably haven't seen it? He doesn't pay attention.
He's not. He doesn't.
No,
He's
I'm looking to see what that movie was rated. It doesn't say.
the Terminator.
Yeah.
Terminator was originally PG. The movie
No, it wasn't. You dumb fuck.
was it?
No, it was
It
rated
can't
R.
have been. There were titties.
You do realize that there were some PG movies that had titties,
Titties in it?
right?
Well, there is. I haven't.
Like back in the 80s.
Well,
Normally, IMDb usually tells me everything, but it's not telling me. What the fuck?
I have a feeling that what?
is it working? I mean, I can't really tell. Okay, not.
Yeah, I was right. You were right. My bad.
What? Well, you're wrong once again.
I told you so. I knew it wasn't PG.
You're never right, aren't you?
No, all the time, no.
Well, he wasn't right about the guns when you were watching the movie.
Oh, he was wrong on almost every single one of them.
Yeah, he was trying to be like Andrew, where he can name
He
a
said
gun.
that the police pistol was a 45. No, it was not. It was a 30.
It looked like a 45 to me.
No,
It did not.
They don't. I don't even think they made revolvers in 45 ACP back then. It was definitely. I mean, and it wasn't a 45 long colt because the cops did not carry 45 long colts.
You're talking.
Well, it's not the same
You're talking-
police we're talking about either. That's California police. That's
Yeah, they carried back then. They carried Smith and Wesson model. I forget the numbers.
You want me to look
It
it up
was a
for you?
Smith and Wesson revolver. It was like probably a 3. At most, it was a 357 mag.
See, you see?
Sorry,
Go.
sorry.
Go.
You were arguing with a gun expert here. So I don't think I think you're going to win this one.
You see, if the audience would like to know, you just heard a little bit of that. What we have to deal with One-Eyed Josh is that he acts like he knows everything, and then when you prove him wrong, he won't deny that he's wrong.
They'll keep arguing about it.
True.
Until you give up.
No, he'll relent and say he's wrong. Eventually, you just have to be more
aggressive,
hard-nosed.
Oh, I was going to say
Well, since we're talking about the Terminator, we might as well go in depth on the review. Okay. Being that this is probably the 5th time I've watched Terminator 1, which is again one of my favorite Terminator movies. Although I will say Terminator 2 is the best.
Oh yeah, it is.
The sequel is better than the original.
True.
By far.
Really?
Yeah. And it has a very, very good Terminator villain in the second installment.
What do you sorry.
I'm not spoiling it.
Okay.
I'm not spoiling it.
All right. I'm just asking. My God, I can't ask you a question. Okay.
Go. Question. What's your question?
That wasn't my question. You're gonna spoil it. And
it's not spoil. If I say it's called the Terminator. Clearly, when I say there's a Terminator villain, that's not spoiling.
Yeah, but
it's not my fault. His ass hasn't seen it. So this movie's been out since the 90s.
Early
90s. My ass.
91.
91.
What? Terminator?
2, idiot.
Terminator 2 or 2. But he hasn't even seen the first one. Why would he watch the second one if he hasn't seen the first one?
That's not my fault.
No, I didn't say it was your fault.
Oh my God.
I'm saying, this guy right here who loves war movies has never seen the Terminator.
That's un-American.
And as of today, I have.
And now he can officially say he's American. You know, most people would agree with us. It's un-American that you didn't see this.
Terminator, yeah.
Have you even seen Rambo?
I actually want to see Rambo.
You want to see?
My God. I don't even like Rambo, and I've seen it.
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. Rocky?
I've seen a little bit of one of the Rocky movies. I forget which one it was.
I've seen all.
Doesn't count.
Karate Kid?
I have seen Karate Kid.
Okay.
Right. Good.
The original.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I have 1, 2, and 3 on DVD.
Okay.
All right.
And it's on Netflix right now.
How about? Oh yeah, it is. You're right.
Yeah, I actually watched which one did I watch? I think I watched the 3rd one earlier this week.
You watched the Cobra Kai?
Not yet.
Oh,
it's so
it's
good.
awesome. I recommend it.
There you go, Josh.
What'd you think?
It's kind of so that movie is the one that created the
PG-13 rating. Yep.
So it was either G, PG, or R.
Yep.
Or NC-17 for pornography.
Well,
so that was called rated X. That wasn't called PG-13, NC-17.
Yeah.
I wonder what movies were even rated NC-17.
Porn. That and some fucked up slashers.
Yeah, some fucked up slashers.
And war movies.
Okay.
Well, there's some animated stuff.
That too.
That's for
yeah.
That's claimed to be for kids, but yeah, there's.
Well, you have to remember back in those days when they heard cartoons, they're like, "Oh, for kids."
Yeah, exactly. So
Akira is one of them that comes to mind.
I'm thinking of.
So I looked up NC-17 on Google, and it says, "So how many thrusts get you an NC-17 rating?"
Well, so far we saw a couple sex scenes in both movies that we saw, and it looked like about 4 thrusts.
Yeah.
For each one.
About
Yeah.
So, here you go. Wikipedia actually gives a list.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd like to get back onto the Terminator topic.
This
This is getting stupid.
Well, who we are.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Well, so
it just sparks good, interesting conversation.
Interesting conversation. I call this morons theater.
Morons Anonymous.
Still,
So no one's anonymous here.
The fact that you have never ever seen any of the Terminator movie. It's like
It's
just,
downright despicable.
Well, and sad.
So, actually, there is a film on Netflix that was rated NC-17, and it was called Blonde.
Seen it, hated it.
Seen it. It's
I never
boring.
saw it actually.
It's stupid.
Yes.
It's fucking
says-
retarded.
NC-17 for some sexual content.
Yeah.
I guess that's wrong.
You want to know what NC-17 should have been classed as?
Mm-hmm.
Heard of a movie called Serbian Film? I cried during that movie. That movie's messed up. Okay, Andrew. Oh, my bad. A double shot, Andy. This movie's messed
Whatever.
up.
It's Andrew. It's
Yeah,
not
who
like
cares
we're,
anymore? Who cares?
Okay.
It's not like we're saying his first name.
Yeah.
Anyway, so was it rated PG or something?
No, Serbian Film.
NC-17.
NC-17. It
Rated,
is-
Oh.
Yep, here it is. I just found it right here. 2011, rated NC-17 for extreme, aberrant, whatever the fuck that means, for extreme sexual and violent content, including explicit dialogue.
Yep.
Oh
and
no!
I didn't even choose to watch it because I was at a party with some friends. And funny fact, they were devout Christians who decided to watch the film. They're the one who suggested it, and I'm like, I've heard about it a little bit. I'm like, are you sure you want to watch this film?
Are you sure you're Christians?
That's what I also said in the back of my mind.
Okay. Back to
I don't
What's
care.
your-
Continue.
well, no, I'm sorry.
No, it was just. I remember watching it, and I'm just at the middle of the movie. I just start crying. I'm like, I don't want to watch this no more.
Anyway, fun.
So what would you give the Terminator? Like out of 10?
For me, 8.5.
Fair enough score.
8.
I'll give it an 8.
8.3.
Reason why
Wait, what?
the reason why I give it an 8.5 is the story still holds up, but the stop motion and puppetry you can clearly tell is fake.
Yeah.
It's
cringe.
cool.
It's cringe.
It's cool, but that's why that drags it down a little bit. Because when you get to the later half, when his skin's completely gone, it's like it's pretty rough to watch.
I gave it an 8.3 because it still holds up. It's a good movie. I just like 2 more. Sorry.
2 is better.
Oh,
2
yeah.
is superior, and Salvation I would put up above it as well.
Oh yeah, 2 is good. It's like a 9. Salvation's like
It's not a 10.
no, it's close to it. It's close to a 10 though. It's 9.5. I would say.
I would say it's a 9. Salvation's a 9 too. I would tie it with with the second one, but I'm not gonna talk about that.
Okay.
Terminator 1 is a very good launching off point.
Yeah.
It all came out of James Cameron nightmare. Basically, James Cameron had a nightmare of a robot skeleton trying to kill him, and that's where Terminator
That's where Terminator came from.
Yep,
Yeah.
a giant metal robot skeleton.
As well as some works from a science fiction author.
Well, but James Cameron
Yeah.
came
wish
up with the idea.
I wish I had a creative nightmare like that.
Well, you can.
Well.
That, actually, you know what? That brings up... I actually have to tell you guys this story later, but I actually had a nightmare that we were all getting chased by this weird lady who turned out to be a killer. Like, I'll have to tell you guys about it later. It was a pretty rough dream.
You know what? Tell about it now.
Now, yeah, tell
Yes.
about it now.
Don't fucking leave it like.
You can't just sit down in the podcast and then not tell it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say
Yeah,
it.
because I've been meaning to tell you guys about it, but I forgot all about it. But
I think
I
a movie
had
about
a
it.
dream.
Was this after we watched Friday the 13th,
13th,
Part 1?
Yes.
I think
I think
That's
it was
why.
It scared him. It must have scared him.
No, it had nothing to do with Friday the 13th.
We know that. It had something to do with an old lady.
Well, it was a crazed old lady who just kept randomly appearing.
you want to make a movie about it?
Like,
I mean, I could
she
do
appeared in
I'll
an,
do it. Yeah.
me and Chris were in an elevator, and we turned around and there was this old lady, she wasn't old, she was old-ish, and I asked her some question, I forget what it was, and she started talking. We get off the elevator, we don't see her,
Oh.
and then next thing you know, we're getting in a car, we're driving down the road, John's driving, and bam, blowout, as we were getting on a highway.
Of course.
So we get out the car, All of a sudden, the lady appears again. She shows up, and she offers to help, and then she says, hang on one second, and then she walks away. I'm coming around, and we were just past a bridge, and I see her go behind the pillar, so I walk up to see what she's doing, and I see her pull something out, and I yell, what are you doing? She turns and runs, and I realize she had a machete.
Oh.
She runs out towards the freeway. Chris comes up behind me trying to figure out what the hell's going on. I've waved somebody down to see if they could get us the hell out of there. All of a sudden, a car comes out of nowhere, comes straight at him. Actually, you jumped just in time, and you just flipped over the car and landed in the grass. And then it takes aim at him, but somehow she missed. The lady actually killed the guy in the car, and she came after you, but somehow managed to miss you, drove down an embankment.
How's that possible?
He somehow jumped behind one of the pillars.
I think I could. That wasn't that hard.
Because you dove behind the pillar, she drove right past you, missed the car, and lost control and drove down an embankment. And at this point, I'm trying to think, what are we gonna do? And the car I waved down, I told him, just get out of here.
She's crazy.
Yeah. Because I knew that this lady was a serial killer as soon as I saw the knife.
You mean machete?
With
a
the
machete, yeah.
I'm just gonna ask, why didn't you, in your dream at all, use... It's an old lady with a machete against 4 grown 26-year-old...
She ran away because I went back to try and get your attention to tell y'all we need to get the fuck out of here.
No, but when she went down the embankment, I mean...
Well, she disappeared again.
Oh, so she's not in the car?
I ran because I remembered I had a pistol in the car.
Whose car?
In my car?
In his car.
We
We weren't in the state. We were on vacation.
Where?
We were somewhere in the northeastern United States. Because I remember it was green and it was like a forest.
I have a gun.
So we're in West Virginia.
No, it was mine.
Or Illinois?
So we're in West Virginia.
In your
I
car?
think we were somewhere in the northeastern United States. It was really,
It
it was
so
a
it's West
very,
Virginia. It
very
can't-
clear.
It has to be, yeah.
It has to be West
The
Virginia.
dream was very, very clear.
Vivid.
Mountain?
It
Was
was.
it mountain? Was it mountain?
It was hilly. There was hills. It was
So it was
rolling
either
hills.
North
I think it
Carolina.
was
Oh,
Virginia.
It had to be either North Carolina or West Virginia.
Yeah, because she disappeared
Montana.
again.
No, it's
No,
not. He said
Montana.
northeast. He said northeast.
Okay.
Yeah, we went on a guy's trip somewhere. I forget where, and we had a rental car. It wasn't in John's car.
Okay.
Because I don't remember.
How the hell did we get a rental car?
I don't know.
Number one.
bet
Number one.
We're too broke for fucking rental cars.
No, number one. No, it's not that. Number one, it's
Who the
first
fuck
off.
rents a car?
No, it's not that.
No.
No,
Auction.
no,
We probably
shut
got
up.
it on an airplane.
I got an option.
Well, no, but how the hell did you get the gun on an airplane?
Plane.
I don't know. Somehow it was in the car.
See,
It
that's my
teleports.
question. See, that's my question.
It was in the car. That's all I remember.
Oh.
See, that's
Maybe
not.
he bought it somewhere in the dream and just doesn't remember.
No,
Probably.
no. The
Was
question.
It didn't look like any of mine though.
So you probably bought it.
Or you
in
stole
the
it.
dream. Or
I don't know. It was in the. I remembered there was a gun in the car.
I don't
Was
know.
it-
We've been.
was
I don't
it
know.
up
We've
your
been.
ass?
And
I don't
when I
know.
grabbed the gun from the car,
we've been
I
being
ran
chased.
towards the other car that drove down the
okay.
embankment, and she
Okay,
was
okay,
gone.
okay. What?
Okay. No, or we were being chased by this old lady from Florida. And you just happened to.
I've
get the
never
gun.
seen this old lady before.
Okay.
Well,
Can you give a
'cause I-
description?
She.
look how her hair
I think
is.
of how to describe her. She had silver hair.
Okay, what's over hair?
So she's a fox.
Wrinkles,
Yeah.
obviously, right?
She was wrinkled, but she moved quickly.
Witch. Got it.
Yeah, because when I
Yeah, okay,
ran
I'll
up
throw
to
that,
the
yeah.
car, when I ran up to the car with the gun in my hand, she was gone.
Did she talk like this? Hello, Sonny.
Hello,
She spoke similar to that, but not exactly. Her voice was kind of strange, but I remember
You boys in
you
trouble.
looked at her and you asked her a question when we were in the elevator, and she said nothing.
Get the time?
I think I asked her, "Where are you from?" I think that's what I asked her. She started saying like this random stuff. I don't remember exactly
Hell.
what she said.
She's from hell.
Do you
Underworld.
remember the
And I'm
question?
from Iowa.
Do you remember the
Iowa.
question? First up, do you remember the question I asked?
You said, I think you just asked, "How are you doing?" Because
Yeah.
you just turned. Because you and I both turned around and she was standing there.
I kind of want to know where the fuck me and him were when you were there.
I think we were going
you two-
down because we were
you
meeting
two-
up with you two.
You two were in the hotel making love.
Well, I hope you were.
I mean, I could do worse than Johnny, so you know what? It's fine.
I think we can make a horror film out of this.
I hope you were.
I would do a horror film, but
Yes.
I in order for me to make a horror movie from this, I'd have to make the old lady like some kind of supernatural thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like it was because when I ran up to the car after grabbing the gun from the rental car, she was gone, just gone.
A ghost?
No, the door was open, but she was gone.
So which?
Well,
She
witch.
jumped out and she somehow snuck away.
Either witch or vampire.
Is that the end of the dream, or like is there more to it? Like there's more of a chase after
See,
that?
my question is, did we
no,
all?
we. I remember after that, we somehow managed to get the tire fixed. Which
Was this
we
during
think,
the day
we
or night?
think, yes, it was during the day,
Okay.
but it was overcast. It was like a very gray, and it was
Shadowy day.
So
Okay.
this is definitely like North Carolina, West Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah, because after we got the tire fixed, because I wonder if she was the one that caused the blowout because because it only blew one tire though. We only lost. I think it was.
Then she didn't cause it. It just
Yeah.
blew the tire.
Yeah, so I think it was me and him got it fixed. While you two, I told you two to look out for her.
You were
Did you give me the
hitchhiking?
gun?
What's that?
Did you give me the gun?
Nope.
No, I had the gun on my waistband, and I
So
told.
we were defenseless to tell us to look out.
No, I
for
said
you.
as soon as you. I said yell as soon as you see something that's off.
I like to point out.
But you guys were
hold
standing.
on.
You guys were just standing behind me.
I like to point out. Can I just say
Yeah.
your dream logic makes no sense.
It's weird.
No.
It's a dream,
Your
come on.
dream logic makes no
No
sense
sense.
because number one, I should have been the one helping you on the car.
Car.
Because why would you want?
Because John was still working on the
no, why
car. He
would
was
you-
trying to get it moved.
Why
I'm
would
the driver,
you?
right? So
No, but why would you want a half blind person and a full sighted person watching for an old lady?
look at you. You could.
No,
You punch her.
I told
she's
you
dead,
guys
man.
to watch certain. I must have told you guys to watch certain directions, and I said the very second you see something move, yell. We
Look.
somehow get the car
There,
fixed. We never saw her.
something moved.
But the strange thing was, after the car crash, there was no more traffic on the highway. Like everybody disappeared.
Then it has to be a back road that
Yeah.
we took.
Yeah.
No, it was on a highway. We were on an on ramp, but we had to go under another highway to get on this highway.
That makes no sense during the day
Yeah.
because there's no way in hell you're
A
not
highway there would not be
during the
Well, we
day.
were in the middle of nowhere.
even in the middle of nowhere. There are going to be people on
No,
the
on
highway.
the
Yeah,
northeast, on the northeast of the United States.
There's going to be people on the highway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the highway just got quiet. Like there was
No one there.
not very many people. Like,
So,
Do you know the
question,
holiday?
we're on the highway. We get the car going again. There's no traffic. What happens next?
we
We'll do this dream make.
we just kept going and we start discussing, well, how are we going to handle this?
Well, the girl, the bitch was gone. I don't know how we need that.
Well, look.
Did we live or did we
Everyone-
die?
Hey, look,
I don't
can
think-
talk?
Well, as soon as the car,
All right,
You
Andrew.
Hey,
Let him-
what's up? Let him talk. Let him talk.
My God! I was going to say, if you're going to make a movie out of it, please, but don't make me. I mean, when I gay, okay?
no,
No,
nobody
what the hell?
was-
What the fuck? It was a joke. Dude,
Thank
it
you.
was a
I
fucking
was
joke.
making a joke.
I also did.
swear to
know what I
God.
said.
You two were making gay love in the back of the car.
Okay,
And
I'll put them out. I'll put them out for
And then
both
we-
of you, for both of us.
that's wrong.
And then we get like
You know
killed.
what's fine. You know what's fine.
And then-
We'll do that, and then in the dream we jizz on your seat. How about that?
And then,
Yeah, but no.
and then we get
Nobody made love.
and then we
It's all
get
good.
and then we get killed because apparently you can't.
Well, I never.
Fucking horse.
Yeah, well, that's how it is, you know. Like if you have sex, you die. Right? Is that how it is?
I guess.
Well,
I'm trying to figure out.
nobody. There was no fucking. We were just trying to get the
There was
fuck
no
away from this old
was there
lady.
casualties or no?
Done.
Like
No,
a
you were
crossfire.
slightly injured when you
Oh,
got
great.
hit with the
Wow.
car.
Oh,
But
great.
you didn't die.
Hey,
Great. I got injured
Josh
by an
got
old.
scratched when he jumped.
I mean, that's inevitable.
Yeah, because
okay.
as soon as you got hit, I yelled at you at like the top of my lungs, like
Okay.
the loudest I've ever yelled. Like
Okay.
I screamed at you. You turned around and you jumped behind that pillar because I guess you were walking behind Chris and I didn't see you.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
John was working on trying to get the car off the road, and thank God he did, because after she took aim at you, she looked like she was going to attempt to take aim at the car and you, but she lost control and went down the embankment.
Wait, no, I live.
No,
Oh, I get it.
you were fine. You got a pretty good case of road rash.
You're hard to kill, apparently.
Yeah. Oh,
I just
Yeah.
got a few scratches.
Yeah, you had a few scratches. I guess you scraped yourself on a pebble or something.
Oh, fuck.
But yeah, we got
apparently
the car
I
fixed.
jumped. Apparently I jumped, hit the windshield of the car, and then
So I was like, oh,
Well, yeah. Well, you got road rash, and I guess your legs were kind of cut up, but you were good.
oh, so I
'Cause
think
it was a good thing you jumped because you just cleared the car.
cleared the car.
Well,
Bro.
you cleared the hood of the car
How
Oh,
do you get fucked up?
because he hit the windshield.
okay.
You didn't clear the hood.
I didn't clear the car then. I hit the windshield.
Did you
Yeah,
idiot?
you hit the windshield. Well, you cleared the hood of the
Oh,
car.
how fast was she going?
I don't even know. She wasn't going. Well, she had just stolen the car and she jumped. She drove off the highway
Oh, it's okay. So, all
and
right.
then she had just driven off the grass
Okay.
when she hit you because she was driving through the grass to come at you.
Okay, I got a question. Did she make an appearance at all after this? Like,
Or does your dream
and
just
just
end?
end?
It ended like not long after. As soon as we got the car going, that's when we start discussing how are we
Okay,
getting it.
Andrew, I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's the weirdest fucking dream.
It
no,
was
it's
odd.
not. It's not that. I can finish the horror story.
Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I can finish.
Well,
Yeah,
because
it's
we
an
were
hour.
well, the dream ended as we were discussing how are we going to handle this.
well, do continue.
to be.
Oh, they're on your tail.
It's the fuzz.
Yeah, they're going over somewhere else.
The
It's the
dream.
man.
That dream was like so clear and so vivid. Like it was one
sad
of those
that-
rare ones.
It's funny. It's funny, but I'm trying to think of what this old lady could have been.
I don't even know. Because
Like,
at
oh,
first
Is it
when
a
she hit
supernatural
you, I
thing?
thought you were dead. That's why I was yelling at him.
To get out of the way.
Yeah. Well, because as soon as
I'm gonna go with it. Could have been a banshee.
probably.
That's
yeah,
what I'm
but I
thinking,
bet you would scream.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
well,
She
man.
did not make a sound when she disappeared, but
Ah,
none of
man.
us saw her because Josh came to help you,
Mm-hmm.
and then when
Gotcha,
he came
buddy.
when he came to help you, I'm like I'm going for the car because there's a gun in the car.
and meanwhile, I'm working on the car still, right?
Yeah, you're trying. Yeah.
And meanwhile,
And meanwhile, the lady's in the boat.
and meanwhile, at
and
the
as soon
car.
I open the car, grab the gun from the glove box, and I run up towards her car with the gun out, like cowboy style, and I run up and she was gone.
Was it a pistol you have, or was
Yes, it was a pistol.
it a revolver?
I think it was.
Interesting.
I'm still trying to figure out how the hell he got on the plane.
Not me. Might he
I must
bought
have
it where
bought
he was there.
Up your ass.
He
I
could have
think I
bought it
bought
there,
it.
but that's even weird because don't pistols take like a clearing period?
It would depend. It depend on North Carolina. If it's North Carolina or West Virginia, he could probably walk out the door.
Well, I do have a permit, so.
Yeah, you could walk out the door with it.
In most states, if you have a permit, then I think you're good.
Yeah,
Okay.
so he could have just walked out the door with it. This is very interesting. It's a very interesting horror story.
Yeah.
I could see where we continue it, while we're discussing what happens.
We can
She
just-
comes out of the woods or something with another car.
Yeah. Well, she was just gone. Like I even ran up and looked around towards the woods and did like visually looked around and
It seems
there was
like I'm
no
the one.
evidence.
It seems like I'm the one I insulted her because I'm the one she went for.
Yeah.
well she probably because I was way off to the side from where she was because I didn't even because
Yes,
all
but
I
I'm
heard
s-
was a
yes.
car rev up.
Yes, but I'm saying.
I mean, also, that's kind of awkward. An old lady asked to help us and tries to kill us.
Yeah, because
Why
as
would
soon as, well, it was when I walked up to the pillar, I see her moving around, and I'm like, what? And I see her pull something down, and I'm like, what are you doing? and then as soon as she comes out, she has a machete. And she bolts it, but she bolts towards the highway. Somehow, still stops commandeers a car, kills the driver. Like,
so there is a fatality.
Yeah,
the driver.
The only person in the car was the fatality, and the guy was slit ear to ear.
Damn.
Yeah, she brutally killed him.
Okay.
So this is something we could make a horror story out of.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I'm already coming up with endings.
Me too.
And it does not end well.
With all of us dying?
It's more of a short story.
It's gotta be a short story.
Yeah,
No,
like
none of us
a
dying.
dog or something.
None of us dying, but
Pretty badly injured.
Yeah, and walking out of a fire, and the last word is John saying, "Hey, that's how you kill a bitch."
No, I got another one. He's like, so you kill a bitch. I'm hungry.
No.
Want to get some food?
No, that's stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
That's how you kill a bitch. It should be the end. All right.
And that's how it's done.
So we dealt with a Terminator.
Yep.
Apparently, an old
Literally.
lady model.
That's the
TI Cyberdyne Systems geriatric model.
Geriatric old lady. For the win.
Who wanted to kill? For some reason, she probably just locked on to you and me, and probably wanted to kill all of us.
Maybe they wanted to kill us because their future children would become the leaders of the resistance. I don't know.
I'm quite interested in what dreams you can have after this movie.
All right. So continuing on with our Terminator thing. Fuck.
I forgot now.
That was interesting. That was
yeah,
interesting.
I feel like you made your own movie.
Yeah. No. Anyway. No. For the love of God, I rate your story a 4.
Oh yeah. Wait,
Nightmare? Really? Really? A nightmare? An old lady?
An old lady.
An old lady with a machete?
I mean, I've seen scarier.
Yeah.
no,
But, yeah.
You know what would be
The scariest-
scarier? A 12-year-old with a machete.
the scariest, like
Anyone
the
with a
scariest
machete is
dream
scary.
Not
The
really.
Okay.
the
Especially if she's coming
the
after
scariest dream I had was, well, I see. Well, there was this like giant alligator, like the kaiju monster with hair that started to tear people apart.
Huh?
Like
Whoa.
like just I think a person like eating it off with like a chicken leg.
Okay.
I mean, I had a dream once when I was high, but it was.
While you were high, wait, you were high in the dream?
No, I was
While
high
he was
outside
high.
the dream.
He got high and he blacked out.
And
Oh.
the dream was so it was all of us, and we're on vacation for some reason. I don't know why, but for some reason, some cult dude says like
Pulse.
yeah, some cult says some does a spell and makes Titans from Attack on Titan come out of the books
Oh God.
and into our world, and it was not fun. That's all. It was only there for I don't remember everything, so now I remember the basic premise.
How about you? Like Captain, what's your scariest nightmare? Good question, huh?
I mean, I've had worse nightmares than
I mean, I've had vivid dreams, but I've never really a
Really?
nightmare.
You are-
The endless void.
That's a good
Oh,
one.
yeah.
You ever had a dream where you thought you were like in reality and then you woke up and then you like
Yes, that's called that. Yes, that's called a vivid dream.
No, like I mean like you
Like-
wake up and you thought you were awake and then you wake up again.
No, you
Yes.
see, I
Yep, I have had that happen.
Yeah, same.
I had a dream where my alarm was on, and I keep trying to turn it off, and it won't turn off.
Mm.
No matter what I do, I unplugged it, I smashed it, I left home, It wouldn't stop.
I had a dream similar to that back when I was in high school, where I thought my alarm was going off, and I was like, "Oh shit, I need to catch the bus." And then I wake up, and then I wake up again.
Is
Look at my
Saturday?
clock.
Is it
No,
weekend?
it was 2:30 a.m.
Oh my god.
That's terrifying. That would have been terrifying.
I
for
look
me.
up at my clock, and I'm like, "Motherfucker!" Yeah, it was 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I had a dream. I had a dream once that, so it was like one of those dreams where I woke up and my alarm clock was a beautiful woman naked in my bed.
Are you high again?
You trying to hit her?
I was completely sober that entire night. I woke up and I'm thinking in my head like this was when I was like in high school. I think I was like 15.
Did you hit her? What's it? Make her stop?
Yeah, I hit her on the breast.
Why would you
breast.
stop?
And then I woke up and I'm like, please be real, please be real, please be real. And I'm like, damn.
I like to point out the vivid dream that I had was recently. I was back in high school, and we were on the Universal trip when we were freshmen.
Oh yeah.
And the whole dream played out exactly as the trip kind of did, except for one thing. One of our friends that was on the bus, she didn't hang out with the friends that she was there with. She hung out with me and John the whole day.
Oh yeah.
And that was the only thing, and it changed the whole thing from there. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Question: what's the most evilest thing you guys have done?
I murdered all of you in my dream.
Wait, what?
Is it the most evilest thing you ever done?
In
ripped-
real life?
In the dream, yes. I ripped your spine out of your body.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck would I do?
I fed
Mortal Kombat. That's what it was.
I fed your spine to his throat,
Yummy.
Shit.
and then I ripped him in half.
What the fuck?
Okay.
I mean, Jesus.
Were you
Okay.
playing? Were you playing Mortal Kombat or something?
No, I
Because-
just watched Terrifier.
Oh.
You
Well,
lost.
Oh, that's
you
why.
lost it.
No, I was just dreaming.
Oh.
Funny thing was, the entire thing played out as like you didn't know who the killer was, and then when it got to the scene where I killed all of you, it turned out I was the killer.
I meant in real life was the most evil thing you've done, but if we're gonna go by dreams,
I don't think that,
I slit your throat and drank your blood,
What the fuck?
cut your cranial cavity, and ate your brain.
Are you okay?
You know,
Wow.
I'm just telling you what I did. Threw parts of your brain at him and made him eat it.
What I do?
Then just straight gutted him with a fish hook.
What the fuck, dude?
Then I kissed him or something. I don't know. Why did I kiss him?
The body is in your head.
And then I did not kill you for some reason. I don't know why I did it. I just like, whatever. And I walked out. I walked away.
Did you kiss him or kill him? Which is it?
I kissed him, but he was crying at that point in my dream, so I don't know why.
Please stop
I don't,
kissing
think,
me.
I, don't think, I don't think John or Chris would be crying. I think he'd be like, what the fuck just...
okay.
God.
Evilest thing you've ever done
My
in your
dream?
dream.
In my dream? Well, I think I killed my parents.
Wow.
Wow, bro.
Uh-oh.
Patricide?
And then,
I mean, I've killed my brother in a dream, but never. but never.
well, then I moved. I drove. I sold a car. Like I was like 12, 13 at the time, and then I
In
sold
the
it.
dream or in real life?
Probably in the dream.
Yeah, in real life, I killed.
No, in the
my parents.
dream were you 12 or 13?
Yes,
or in
he
real
did,
life?
dude. He just said it.
Okay.
12, 13.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
My God. Yeah, I killed my. Yes.
I didn't say you killed your parents. In real life, were you 12 or 13 when you had the dream?
Well, be specific. My God.
I thought I was being specific. My
Not
bad.
really.
You never are, apparently.
Alright.
Anyway, so I killed my parents and and my dog because he was trying to kill.
You murdered your.
You're more Emerald?
Dog?
You murdered.
He was trying to
a
kill
dog.
me. It was self-defense.
It was not self-defense.
Defense.
You murdered your parents. It was
You
protecting
your
his.
parents.
Well, I killed them all. And then
Poor
I-
Emerald.
I drove the car all the way to Mexico, and then I
There's no way you could have made it to Mexico.
I know. Well,
There's no way you would have made it to Mexico.
that's why it's called a
Dream.
Yeah.
dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. Well, then I became a, you know, like the, under the bowl thing. What's it called?
A
Bullfighter?
matador?
A matador. Yeah.
Yeah.
I meant a
Yeah.
bullfighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was very specific, which was kind of scary to me. I'm like, oh god.
All right. Well, I'm also afraid to ask.
But what the
Oh
You're
god,
gonna ask
what
me?
did you do in your dream?
I had a dream where I got this person really pissed me off. Problem is, I don't remember what they did, but I know they did something that really, really pissed me off. So I walked into their apartment, not realizing that I was on camera. I just walked in and shot them, and then in the head, and then left, and then I fled.
I'd say out of the four of us, I was probably the most brutal.
I mean,
Josh's was rough.
Josh's was rough, but I ripped. Dude, you forget. I ripped his
spine out.
I ripped his
My spine
entire
out.
spine off his body.
That's
his body.
fucked. That was fucked.
And then
That didn't-
shoved it down his throat.
Yeah, well,
And then ripped you in half.
I mean, I think
And then
mine was the
kissed
most.
you.
Mine was the most shocking. Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know why you
because I
kissed him
kissed
at all.
him, and it wasn't like a quick peck. It was like a long kiss.
I mean, I mean, murder
my
you.
god, why
Please
would you?
don't.
Why would
It's
you?
not my fault.
Why would you let that out? Like, why would you tell us this? Like,
Hey, you have the most evil thing I did in my dream is I'm just telling you what it was.
what's so?
I mean, at least he was honest.
That's
what's
true.
what's
I mean, now I can ask, what's the most evil thing you ever done in real life?
you kiss Chris.
I have never kissed Chris.
I know, but still.
Also, I would never let the top tail if I did.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
oh yeah,
he
definitely
would kill you like right after.
Yeah.
He would. He'd kill you. Anyway.
Evil thing in real life.
Yeah.
Good question.
I don't know.
I mean, I can really.
There's nothing that comes to mind because like it would be depicting on like what you would define as evil.
I can tell you mine, and maybe that you can get from there. So when I was a junior, we had a sub, and the sub was my teacher's sister for gym, and it was gonna rain. It was it was dark as crap. It was gonna rain,
Okay.
and she's like, we're going outside. We're gonna do our stretches and do our lap around the 4 laps around the track.
What?
And I'm like,
What'd you do?
I'm getting there. Everyone's like, it's gonna rain. We're supposed to go to the gym.
Okay.
Anyways, we get out there. It starts to rain immediately, and she says, "Let's go to the gym, guys." And I just said, "That's what I fucking thought." I thought I said it quietly enough. Then she says, "Who said that?" Anyways, long story short, she asked me later on when I was coming out of the locker room who said that, and I pinned it on a freshman, and he got suspended, and then later got a referral, and then he got expelled like 3 weeks later,
For what?
doing other things.
Well, in a way, you kind of did the school a favor, I guess.
You kind of you could have start off with I got kids suspended.
That's not really evil if you think about it.
Well, I mean,
in a way, he did the school a favor.
Kind of.
I have a feeling like I was one of the reasons what got him expended because if I didn't get him suspended in the first place and just took the
It all depends on what he did to get expelled.
I think he started a fight with somebody. I don't remember.
Well, that probably would do it.
All
All right. I think
Go hear mine.
sure. Go for it.
Well, so I lifted a girl's shirt up.
Bro, what?
You lifted a girl's shirt up?
Yeah, I think it was a freshman. I think.
Oh, geez.
Dude, what?
Why?
I was stupid at the time. Like I didn't. Well, I didn't know how high I was doing it. I mean, I don't think it was all the way up.
How the hell did you not get in trouble?
Trouble.
Well, I mean, he said, well, half of the class didn't talk to me for like a few months. Well, so I guess in a way I was in trouble.
Wait, what? Wait, how old were you? Like what grade?
I said freshman.
Oh, you were a freshman.
Were you a freshman as well?
What?
Were you a freshman as well?
I said I was a freshman.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we thought you meant the girl.
Girl was a
What
freshman.
the hell? No, well, she was like, I was a junior, I think.
Oh, you did to an older girl.
I mean, it doesn't excuse what you did.
No, it doesn't at all.
But
Wait, what class?
Marching band.
I guess they get wild at marching. Woo!
Yeah, a lot.
Seriously, dude, I have neighbors, remember?
Yeah, that was one of the classes where it gets like the most like interesting, maybe, you know what I mean? Like lots of events happen in there.
So my question, but my thing is like,
How did you not get suspended? That's all I'm wondering.
That is a shocker.
How did you not? Like, did the teachers see you do this?
Well, no, I don't think.
Minimum, you'd get suspended.
also
I'm
the
surprised
girl.
no
Also,
girl.
the fact is, like, first off, the fact that the teacher didn't see you. The other thing would be why the girl never complained.
Well, I think what's some other girl like yelling at me about it. Like she was like, usually this girl is like all like happy and friendly with me, but like I said, hey, what's up? And she was like giving me a dead look, like she wished I was like she wanted to hurt me or something. I'm like,
I mean, no offense, I would want to hurt you too if you did that. And I saw you do that, so.
no, I agree. I mean, yeah, I fucked up. I mean, I was stupid.
Were you just in a daze and you were just like,
Yeah, I was like I think all of us were like being like all crazy and stuff. I'm like I don't know why I did that.
Oh my God.
I can't.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just imagining.
I'm picturing it too.
I'm picturing it, but my thing is John is behind her saying peekaboo.
I mean, that's so fucked up, but that's how I saw it too.
That's not what I did. That's not what I did.
I see
But
you.
I feel like if they made a movie about me, but they would like.
I would
Peekaboo.
definitely do that.
That's not what
I would
happened.
do that as the scene.
But
It's like, I spy with my little
Little
eye.
what's
Candy.
what's something huge? Now I say it.
Did she have big boobs?
They were average at best.
Was she
We're
fat?
getting in trouble.
Oh no,
Was
she was.
she fat?
I know
We
she
are
was.
getting in trouble for this.
How are we in trouble? I'm just asking questions.
I don't know.
I'm allowed to ask.
Yes, you are, I guess. Yeah.
Look, well, she was like really skinny and like, well, she's black and
Oh,
she's
God.
no.
Oh, dude, why? Yeah, just say African American.
Harry. Oh my God. Okay, hear me out. Well, she was actually. Well, she's a real sweetheart. No, well, she was
Question,
like.
Did she know you did this?
What?
Of course
Does she
knows.
know you did this?
Of course she
What?
knows.
Of course she knows.
Was she still okay? Like a sweetheart to you afterwards?
Yeah. Which was like,
Shocking.
yes, it was. Okay, I mean like
So she was fine with it, but everybody else wasn't.
Wasn't. Okay.
well she I think she understood. I didn't know what I was doing. It. Come on.
I'm sorry.
Well, okay, so you're saying
no,
you did
no.
unconsciously.
No.
You weren't aware of what you were doing at
Yes.
the time.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
it's fine.
Okay.
I thought I was being hilarious. Okay. Like obviously I wasn't. Okay.
I get it. It's fine.
I mean, I know that. I mean,
I'm sorry.
oh my god,
This
what?
is gonna sound so fucked up, but it almost sounds like when Peter Griffin is opening up the stalls to the women's bathroom. And he says
Sorry,
something
retarded.
Sorry, I'm retarded. Hey,
Sorry.
I love that.
I'm sorry. I know you better.
Retarded.
It's okay. You're serious. Let me show everything works down here.
I'm sorry. It
I'm
just.
sorry, retarded.
I'm sorry. It just. The
I
way,
had the same thing in my mind, dude. I'm
the
like,
way he's making it sound is
I'm
like.
I guess
did
this-
she just give you a pass if you thought you were mentally?
She thought you were special needs.
But
I mean, she isn't wrong. He is special needs, but not like that special needs.
Oh, hang on a second. Here it is. I found it immediately.
what? Oh god, is it, am I?
Yeah, it's the.
Okay, don't play. We don't need that
Well,
copyright.
You don't need that.
Copyright.
Yeah, we
Copyright.
don't need
We'll
that
watch it
copyright.
later.
Watch
Okay.
it later, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, well, so yeah, that's what the most unconsciously evil thing I did in my life.
Then that would ruin the case that you just said you were unconsciously doing it.
Yeah, but I did still.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know, never mind. Okay, Chris, what did you do that was the most ableist thing you've ever done in real life?
I killed a man.
I would have put it past him, okay?
Was you didn't catch me? You said that. Oh god.
I murdered a cat.
Wait, what? Really?
No, God, no. What the
No,
fuck?
come
I was
on.
gonna say,
If I ever caught somebody murdering a cat, I
No.
would kill them.
I killed
Same.
him. Yeah. Same
I
here.
was gonna say it's ironic because Captain C loves cats. The fact that he has two
Adorable ones.
yeah, two adorable
Okay.
ones.
Okay. Well, so
The evilest thing I've ever done?
Yeah.
Nothing, really.
like
So you were a saint.
what's something you regret?
I don't regret.
No regrets? Wow.
I only have one regret, but it's not evil.
Okay.
Can you
Well,
still tell us what the regret is?
Alright.
Yeah, I'm not gonna type because it's not.
We're
it's
not-
Something,
we're not.
It's something that involves somebody that I don't want them to know.
Okay, so it's very personal. Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not
Okay.
preachers or anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I mean-
have to think about this one.
Oh
well,
god.
let's be honest here. Let's be honest here. What hasn't Andy done?
Well, what has he done in his
Hits
life?
on the elderly.
That's
That's
true.
one.
That's true.
He probably cut off a grandma or two in his day.
Yeah. Yeah.
You mean in traffic?
Yeah.
Who of all of us
Speeds.
haven't done that?
Speeds.
Speeds.
Definitely judges others for getting high
I-
when we should mind his own damn business.
I ran a stop sign once.
Oh, I got a good one. Thinks he's better than anyone else because he doesn't drink.
No.
That's not what he thinks he's better than
Maybe
you.
homophobic. We don't know yet.
You hit a
Oh,
girl.
he's definitely homophobic.
I'm trying to think. I mean, I do speed a lot. I will admit that.
Yeah.
I hit and run.
He can't talk.
I've only
No,
been
I
in one
understand.
car.
You know what? His only crime is he can't talk to women.
That is beyond evil.
That is,
He's
I
scared
don't-
of the poon. Is what he is.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the poo.
He's scared of the poon.
The
Pussy.
poon?
The poo.
What the hell's a poon?
Pussy.
Is that what you call
I
it?
mean,
You never heard of you never seen the 70s or 80s movies where they say that?
I've made some administrators in a school hunt me down, but
For
what?
what?
for not doing my homework.
Oh, that's not evil.
That's
Oh,
not
yeah,
evil.
But
That's
you know
being
what? They were hunting me down for it.
What?
That's, I mean, it's not evil, but it was stupid that I did it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I sent a bomb threat into the school. Wait, what?
no.
Okay, I got something
That's
that's
evil.
kind of evil.
All right, fine. All right. I have one that
Okay,
kind
okay.
of is. I
Okay.
guess you could say I made a kid fight another
You
kid
made a kid?
at a bus.
Oh.
How?
We were picking on him, calling him a fucking fag, calling him a pussy, and then not the one word I was saying, but calling him a pussy, saying he's not tough enough because this one kid was being a little annoying loser to him, and it started a fight. That was surprising.
Did they get him suspended?
Yeah, you got a referral.
Damn.
Got kicked off the bus. Got
Damn.
suspended from the bus.
Okay.
That's what it
He was a 6th grader. We were 8th graders. So,
Oh god. Wait.
I'll tell the most evilest thing I've done.
oh, dude, you've already done.
That wasn't really the most evilest thing I've done.
Oh, it's for the love of God.
Oh my
I made fun of a
gosh.
kid with not Down syndrome, but with
Oh no.
autism. when I was younger.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
To be fair, I wasn't actively trying to make fun of him. You know how comedians do impressions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And I wanted to be a comedian when I was younger, so I practiced impressions. And there was this kid who I didn't know he had autism. I swear. I just knew he had he acted funny sometimes. Okay.
right.
And he would do this thing where he would laugh and then like play with his hand or something. And I would practice other impressions of people I knew. And one of the people I knew him, he was a friend of mine, and I got really good at it. I could mimic him perfectly. So one day I showed my friends, and they laughed and they thought it was funny. So they said we gotta do this more. I'm like, okay. So one day we're in music class, and my friend says, do the impression, and the kids in the music class with me, and I do the impression. And at first I think the kid's like he's laughing. He's having a good time.
Okay.
Get to the goddamn point.
After everyone starts laughing, he starts crying.
Okay. Well, that's okay. That's pretty. Well, I mean, it's more
It's more of a bully than it is.
mean spirited than evil. I mean,
Yeah, it's more bullying than it is.
I mean,
I wasn't trying to bully him though.
well, you know what? I think it's if you're going to make like the fun of somebody, you would have to. Okay, obviously, there's going to be haters. You know, it's like the people who get offended. I mean, that's what happens. You know, all the comedians like Will Smith, like Chris Rock.
First off, that joke was not at all offensive, and Jada Pinkett Smith has come out and said that she wasn't offended by it. So that
bullshit.
yeah, that can be thrown out the door.
Okay.
Will Smith slapped.
Will Smith slapped him for
Chris
no
Rock
reason
for no
because
apparent
he's a
reason.
simp.
Yeah.
Because he's an effing simp who can't let his wife go for whatever reason.
He's crazy. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
he's a simp. All right. Sorry for the little tangent. To go back with our reviews. God damn it.
Wow, it's been an hour already.
Yeah, it's been an hour.
My God.
That's nice.
Okay, so finally
The dream was a little.
the dream was the one that caught us off guard. Okay, the Friday 13th Part 4 review, the final chapter.
6.
6?
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right,
it was hot.
that's
So-
6.
I mean, part 4.
Part 4, yeah, 6.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
6.
like
6. Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm
7.
out of.
I'd say a 5.
Wow.
I'm kind of getting well. In the movie's defense, I'm kind of getting tired of watching them.
Is-
So
It's not like we watch them all the
The
time.
time, dude.
I get that it's kind of like it can't in this era. It's kind of boring. You know?
I don't really like watching people get disemboweled with a spear gun.
It's not like they're getting disemboweled.
Loud.
It's not a the kind of movies I watch all the time. You know.
But it's not that. It's we're talking about slashers. This is the thing with slasher movies in general is that they have it's a formula that every slasher movie has.
Yeah.
You have the slaughter, you have the killer, and then
The
you
sex.
have the one
Final girl.
final girl. These are everything. This is everything in a slasher. They get repetitive. And I understand where Gingerbeard's point of view is that like it's kind of like it sucks because it's like every time you think the killer is dead, he still magically somehow
Yeah,
pops up.
but
That's
like
It
I
keeps
said,
scaring
if I can call back real quick to a movie that we haven't reviewed yet, Scream. Okay, they even said that's an integral part of a slasher. It's when the killer comes back for one final scare.
You also have to remember that slasher movie, the main star is the killer.
Yeah, it's
It's
always
not.
the killer.
It's not the victims.
Yeah.
The killer is the star.
Yeah.
Like Halloween, Michael Myers is the big guy.
Uh-huh.
He's the star.
Freddy Krueger is Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Jason.
yeah, when you're talking about these movies, you're actually watching because you're entertained by the villain, not the
hero.
not the victims.
Yeah.
Sorry, victims. The only one that kind of it keeps the trope, but you, me, and one I watched was Terrifier, and in those movies,
Art the Clown.
Art the Clown really doesn't.
Die.
Well, no, he's The second one, we find out that he's kind of either he sold his soul to a demon girl,
He sold his soul to the devil,
or whatever. You don't know. So it's more supernatural villain than it is this guy is a psychopath who can just go through walls and like a fucking Terminator.
Yeah.
You know, like the difference between a slasher and like a Terminator movie is that a Terminator movie is sci-fi /
horror.
Well, it's not really sci-fi horror, but it's more sci-fi army action movie with a lot of guns and like cool explosives. Where as a slasher, it's more silent. He's hunting and he's killing people left and right.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it is. The reason why I'm doing the Friday the 13th is, one, there's a lot of them, and I kind of want to do the series as a review for the podcast.
Yeah.
And I only do one, and we only do one movie per episode anyway, so it kind of keeps it.
Yeah, if we do it next week, or we do it again in a couple when it comes to it.
Yeah.
We'll maybe do two movies in it so we can get done faster for him.
If he wants to. I thought we were going to do the Terminator 2.
I mean, we
I'd
can.
rather
Yeah.
do Terminator.
Okay, Terminator
I'm
2.
getting tired of Friday the 13th.
We'll do.
Oh, you
yeah,
can't. Well, you don't
cool.
have a say in that because we started it.
Yeah.
We kind of have to finish it for the
Right.
podcast. But we can take a break from it.
Yeah.
We don't have to do all of them at once.
But do you have to watch the one in space?
Wait, what? No, we don't have to watch it.
Thank God, because I.
No, we don't have to watch it. No,
What's happening?
but what we'll do is we'll take a break from Friday the 13th. We'll do some more. We'll do other movies in the time being. And We'll do Terminator 2. And we'll do another movie.
We can do a comedy for right now or something.
If you want to do a comedy, we can do a comedy. I don't really care.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
A Million Ways to Die.
I want to do a Christmas comedy though. Christmas
I got one
comedy.
for you.
What is it?
Christmas with the Christmas Vacation.
Yes,
Huh? Oh, yeah.
I'll bring it.
That's a classic.
I have it.
Well,
You
no,
can just
we
watch
can,
it on one of the sites, dude.
Is it available?
I think so.
Let me check.
How about Home Alone?
we can do Home Alone one.
Yeah, we can do
do Home Alone another time too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like.
we
Home
can
Alone.
do the origins of Saw. Home Alone.
I've actually made a video on my YouTube channel disproving that theory.
I know, but it's funny if you do it, if you say it.
I don't know why. For some reason, the clicking on this, whenever you're typing something on,
So,
it's available.
My
on HBO Max.
thing's this with the Jason one is this is the first movie with Tommy Jarvis and Jason dies.
The only it's
Obviously,
the first time we ever get a semi-regular character.
well, we don't know yet, but yeah, that's pretty much it. And it's a Friday the 13th movie. What do you want me to do with part 5? With part 4, we've watched the other 3. It's pretty much rinse and repeat. Kids go up, yeah.
Kids show up.
Hey.
Kids fuck.
And
they
then
skinny dip
Yeah,
and they get
yeah.
killed.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty much it. It's rinse and repeat.
that's the formula. Yeah.
That's the formula for that. It's like
Lather.
at least the Halloween. Like the reason I think the reason why we all enjoy the Halloween movie is at least Michael Myers changes it up every now and
Yeah,
then.
but
He's
yeah,
he's not fucking going after one person.
Yeah.
Well, he's going after like his family and like people get in the way, and he'll fuck you up either
Yeah.
way. He doesn't care. Although I will say, Halloween's Kills is the only time I've ever seen a kid in a slasher movie get fucking murdered.
Halloween, the original. He kills the kid in the truck. I watched it recently. The recent one, 2018. He killed the kid in the truck with the dad.
Okay.
This was saying he killed the kid in the truck. So
Yeah, he killed the gay kid.
was he gay? I didn't know.
I got gay kid. I got gay vibes from the kid.
Okay.
All because you want to be a dancer?
He also spoke very feminine,
Okay.
Okay.
high pitch. I mean, dude,
Dude, I have no.
dude. It's also the Midwest. When your son says he wants to be a dancer,
Yeah.
It just goes downhill from there.
well, you want he's a Midwest dad. His son just said he wants to be a dancer. What else is he gonna think?
Yeah.
you gotta put two things
together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not denying.
He might not be gay. I'm just saying, like, he's been killing a lot of gay people recently, and people got upset because they call him a homophobe.
3 people.
Yeah,
3.
they call him a homophobe.
I mean, I don't think he cares about your sexual orientation.
I mean, not like Andrew does.
No.
You do. You care way too much.
A little bit.
You care way too much. That's a sad sign. All right. That's pretty much it for that. Assassin's Creed Mirage. I'm not gonna spoil the game. It's an 8.
It's an 8?
Yeah. What's 7.5?
Yeah, it's fun. It's
Yeah,
fun.
it's
It's an
fun.
Assassin's
8.5.
Creed. It's an Assassin's Creed
Great game.
game. It's nothing to write home about.
It's a lot better than Valhalla.
Well, yeah, it's 1,000 times
Better than Valhalla.
What?
They're finally going back to the
Actual,
roots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the roots of the games.
yeah. So
I
I'm happy
hated-
with that.
I
So
hated Valhalla.
yeah.
Valhalla sucked, dude. I
did.
didn't even play it.
Yeah.
That's how it tells you. I was like, and I love Assassin's Creed.
I forgot what the overall plot of that.
I don't care. So
Nor
I
did
didn't-
I care.
Yeah, I didn't. I stopped at Odyssey. I refused to play Odyssey, and I refused.
I actually played Odyssey. It was not that bad.
I don't care. I
Yeah.
refuse to play Odyssey.
Very long, though. I will never play Odyssey again.
Okay, and then I'm going to say one thing about the Spider-Man 2 game. Is a lot of people have been calling. I'm just.
No, I'm sorry. I'm tired. That's all.
Okay. This is the only thing I'm going to say is a lot of people have been talking and a lot of people have been saying that Insomniac is very woke company that retired Peter Parker Spider-Man and gave the mantle to Miles Morales and all this stuff. I'm going to say it now because I played the game and this is all I'm going to say. If you play the game, Peter Parker doesn't say he's quitting being Spider-Man. He just says, I'm taking a break to focus on myself and my loved ones and getting myself back to, stable society.
Yeah.
He
He's
never,
taking a hiatus.
yeah, he's never said he's quitting being Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because, I'm going to be honest with you, Spider-Man 3, spoiler, if you don't know, Green Goblin's in it. That's the next villain.
Yay.
Big G's coming.
And, yeah.
And I doubt they're going to get rid of Spider-Man before Green Goblin.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I wanted to say because I'm getting sick and tired of looking on social media and people narking on like this awesome game where it's like, did you play it or did you
Yeah.
just hear about it and decide to bitch?
Or watch the gameplay on YouTube.
Yeah, like that's all it is. Like, did you not like? Clearly,
If they are complaining, they'd either, aka, they don't take enough initiative to listen to the dialogue when they're playing,
or that. Yeah.
or watching the people's faces.
True.
Because even I can tell, like, when you were saying, like, that doesn't sound like quitting talk. It sounds like I'm going on a break.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm poor. I have a house. I need to like figure out what I'm
I
gonna
got
do.
fired from my job.
Yeah.
I need something.
Yeah, I have a mortgage I have to pay.
I'm
like,
only human.
Yeah, I can't defend the city 24/7. Miles, being a young kid, can.
Man.
So yes, Peter Parker is semi-retiring from being everyday Spider-Man to being, well, I'll be here if I have to, for the big stuff.
Like, if the world's gonna end, like, something like that.
Yeah,
or like,
or if Green Goblin makes his appearance,
Yeah.
I'm coming. All right, that's all I had to say about that. Sorry, that's my little rant.
All right.
I got annoyed because I hate when social media people do that.
It's fine, dude. I understand.
It happens.
Yeah. All right, this has been another fun episode of the Cannonball Podcast.
And nobody was high this time.
Again, sorry about that. That was a bad idea, obviously.
He makes people feel bad like he's on a high horse. Get off your fucking high horse, man.
First off, you two were way too fucked up in that last episode.
I did not. I said.
I'm just saying. Anyway, this has been the Cannonball Podcast. Signing off.
I had a whole
Peace out.
the cookie, okay?
Hey, Johnny.
What?
I want to ask you a question. What?
Oh, sorry. Are we?
Oh, sorry. Are we still on?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
All
See
right.
you later, guys.
Before we-
See you later, mateys.
Bye.
Adios.